Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. My name is Paula Jean, and this is where I will be recreating family favorite recipes and trying new recipes, so grab your paper and pencil and let's get cooking. Today I'm going to be making stuffed peppers. Now here I have 4 peppers that I have cut in half, and what I do is I blanch them so they will cook a little better, but that's not necessary. I used to try to do my stuffed peppers like you see, whole and standing up, but that really was a lot of food. So I find that when you do the halves and you put your meat in it, that's plenty for one serving. So I have 8 halves here, and I know there's only my husband and I, but these freeze great, so we can have quite a few more meals with this. All right, my water is boiling good and hard, so I'm just gonna drop my green peppers in, and they're going to be in here for, I don't know, a couple minutes. It's almost like parboiling or par cooking them. You'll notice that they'll turn nice and bright green. Now in that water that I had them blanching in, I did have a tablespoon of salt. So here they are. Here's all the halves. And I don't know, see, they're tender. You can still hear a little bit of a crunch. So now I'm going to put these aside and we're going to mix up the meat. Okay, I've got a pound of ground beef, or maybe it's a little over. I think when I sectioned out my ground beef and froze it, it's probably got about 1.25 pounds. I have 1 medium onion, kind of finely chopped. 1 egg, a teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. You can use more if you like. Then this all gets mixed up, so let me just wash my hands, take my rings off. I almost forgot something. Oh, I know I would have remembered when I got back here. And I have about 1 cup of cooked rice. This is leftover from the other night. And I always use cooked rice. Okay. This is the same meat stuffing that I use in my stuffed cabbage also. You could use uncooked rice if you wanted, probably a quarter of a cup to a half a cup, and then it would take a little longer to cook your stuffed peppers, and you'd have to cover them with foil first so the steam would get in there and cook the rice. There. Okay. Now let me get my baking pan back here. I'm just going to take a handful and stuff each half. I don't know what the weather is like where you are today, but it is absolutely gorgeous here in Connecticut. It's 75 degrees out and sunny. And I'm loving it. And if you get a little rambunctious like I just did, you can pick some out. There, I got 2 left to go. And if you ever have any leftover meat, you've got all your peppers stuffed, just roll them in meatballs and stick them in the bottom here and let them cook like that. That way, if you've got someone who's not crazy about cooked green peppers or green peppers, then they can just have the meatball. All right, let's see, got this much left to go. Okay, let me wash my hands. Alright, I'm going to push these off to the side and make the sauce that I'm going to put on top. I have 1 can of tomato soup. I have lemon juice, and I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons in. And then I'm going to put in a couple tablespoons of brown sugar. too, and it's packed down. And there again, I use the same sauce when I make my stuffed cabbage rolls. Okay, let's get that baking dish back over here. Now I'm going to stick these in a preheated 350-degree oven. And I'm going to put some foil on for the first half hour or so. And then I'm going to take the foil off and let them cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. All right, here they come. I cooked them for a half hour with foil on top, and then I took the foil off and cooked them for another half hour. So let's get one of these out. All right, this is how I like to eat them. Mashed potatoes and corn. And you don't have to, because you've got your protein and your starch and your vegetable. But I think it's so good. And let's see. I'm going to move this off to the side for a bit. Because I want to get some of this delicious goodness on top of those potatoes. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget, click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a recipe. Okay, Hal, come and get it.
Thank you.
Enjoy.